guys, it's Wizdub here and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how I got the champs and how you can get the champs too. So I'm going to show you my strategy that I think will pretty much almost get anyone to champs. Now I will say not necessarily anyone can get the champs. You do have to be an average player, but if you can get to about 35 to about 4,000 points on your own, you're definitely, by W keying and just playing normally, you're definitely going to be good enough to implement this strategy and get the champs. You're just going to have to play really smart, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But before we get into it, notice I'm not wearing my headset, and that was essentially just because I got a really dope haircut today. I just kind of wanted to show it off real quick. So got a nice little fade, so shout out. But yeah, anyway, if you guys like the cut, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this video and subscribe if you're new, if you want to. You don't have to, but I'll just ask you if you want to please subscribe. Okay, all right, awesome. So before we actually get into it, we're going to go to the map and look at a loot path. So this is FortniteGG.com. I thought it was like lootlake.info. I don't know if they changed the name or not, but anyway. So this, as you can see on the left, my left, your right probably, you can highlight whatever you want to show up on the map. So right now I have chest spawns and I have campfires. So this is where I land, is the circle, this house behind Misty. Now this house has 4 potential chest spawns, 2 potential chest spawns right outside, 1 on a hill, 1 off an edge, and then 2 more down below. And from here I can rotate left or right outside of Misty. Okay, so most importantly, step 1, you don't have to land where I land for this strat to work. You just have to land wherever you like, but just make sure it's a good area with a lot of potential chest spawns. We know there's not 100% chest spawns in this season, and there hasn't been for a minute, but more chest spawns that are likely, there's gonna be a higher percent that you get those chests. Yes, I worded that correctly. Probably not, but anyway. On to the next. I also highlighted campfire. So campfires are going to be part of the elite strat. So when you think arena, what's one thing most people don't carry? And the one thing most people don't carry is white health because of siphon. So we're going to take advantage of that by accumulating a lot of white health because people leave it lying around. So we're going to get more than enough white health. We're going to hang around. We're going to stay around. Our goal every game is to get top 15 in 1 kill. So if you're in Contender League, the league before division, or before Champs League, that's Contender League Division 7, I believe, the bus fare is 40, okay? So if we get top 25, that's 60, so we're already plus 20 points. Top 15 is 30 points, that's plus 50. If we get 1 kill, that's plus 70. So that's going to put us plus 70 every game. So that was my goal, was top 15 in 1 kill every game. Now let's go ahead and hop right into a game. Let's get done. Alright, so I'm going to take you through my thought process and everything that goes through my head during this game, and hopefully I can show you the exact strat I use to get the champ. So I W keyed to about 4,300 points, and then I lose about 300 points, and I'll gain back about 300 points. Essentially, I wasn't making any progress. I was going to have to grind a lot more W key arena to truly even get 100, 200 more points. I believe eventually I might have been able to get it. However, I didn't really have the time, nor did I want to have the time, so I said, alright Cam, we got as far as we can get, let's go ahead and play really smart. So, that's what we're going to do. So first things first, make sure you know your drop and you have a good, consistent drop. That should go without saying, really. But I'm going to show you my drop. Also, by the way, feel free to use this drop, but just try not to use it too much. I really like it. I found it to be contested about 30% of the time. I think it's contested right now. The guy on my left. No, okay, so this is one area we will rotate up to and get about 150 metal. If you utilize this drop right, you'll get about 500 brick, 500 wood, and about 200 metal leaving out. Okay, so there's a chest spawn on that hill. It did not spawn on that hill. Okay, so I usually like to land on that. Oh, there's a dude on me. Fuck, I'm dead. I missed every shot, dude. He scared the fuck out of me. Okay, well, that was bad, but that really scared me. I was literally talking. Okay, be ready for off-spawn fights. Alright, so anyway, there's usually... Okay, so there's a chest down here. There's 1 potential chest spawn right here that didn't spawn. There's 3 potential chest spawns upstairs. There's one right here that he got. There's one right here. And then there's another one right here that did not spawn. Okay, but like I was mentioned earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and chill out for a second. Okay, so I like to actually land on, if there's a chest on this hill and I'm contested, or, what the mother of God. I'm gonna let him think I'm low, maybe he'll come. Anyway, what I was saying is that there's a chest on that hill. I like to land on the hill because then I can scout out and see if the house is contested. Depending on the gun I get right there, I can bounce or stay the same. This guy cannot have much. Also, I don't have much. Oh my god, what a loser. Okay, so we just got 2 free kills. Thank you for all that. Dude, can I speak now? Anyway, like I was saying, I like to land on this hill, get this chest, because then I can see if the house is contested. And based on what I get in the chest, I either push the house or I'll back off, depending on what I feel comfortable with. Usually if I get a shotgun and some form of shield, we're always going to push the house. We're here. So let's take a look at the map. Not too far, but we got no rush. We still have a minute and 22 seconds before the circle starts closing in. And the first circle, I believe, is 4 minutes. So we got plenty of time. I'm going to always accumulate all the white health I can, because that's going to be our strat. There were bandages somewhere here. Nice. Okay. I'm still, like, my heart is beating super fast from that first fight. I was like, what was that guy doing, man? He scared me so bad, and I don't know why he played that. It's so weird. Okay, so there's usually a chest spawn right here. I'll rotate to, and there's another potential chest spawn right there. And I slide down the hill. I farm all these rocks. There's a potential chest spawn on top of this rock right here. There's also one on that hill. So just farm all these rocks. Again, I'm in no rush. I have 10 bandages, and so I'm feeling fine. I know there's 3 campfires on the way because I know my route. So I'm legit chilling right now, guys. We're just chilling. Okay, so no chest right here. So we were only like 3 of 7 on our chest spawn, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. So yeah, so we're still just chilling. Storm's coming. I'm not too worried about being in front of the storm because we have white health. As I mentioned, there were 3 campfires on the way in. So remember, don't be worried about the storm. You can live in the storm. Okay, I've lived in the storm all the way until the 5th circle when it ticks for 5, or the 4th circle when it ticks for 5. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head, but when it starts ticking for 5, that's when you cannot live in there anymore. Okay, so this place actually was unlooted. So then I come up here, and unless the circle's like pulling way up here, which it can be extreme scenario, I just take my time, get this metal. We're gonna be in storm here, but that's good. I want to be in storm because I want to show you guys just how viable it is to live in storm. Like, if you're on the verge of getting champs, storm is going to be your best friend. And honestly, contender league is harder than champs league. I don't play a whole lot of champs arena right now because I'm trying to switch to mouse and keyboard, and obviously I'll get smoked. But whenever I hop on controller, I hop in champs, try to W key, and I have found it to be a lot easier than my last contender league. So, oh, we got some more bandages. Perfect. We got 15 bandages. Nice. If we could find 1 or 2 medkits, then we'd be really chilling. Oh, nice. Look at that medkit right there. So now we're big chilling. So when it comes down to the medkit and white health, you just gotta know the mental math. Essentially, storm is 1 tick right now, and it's gonna be 1 tick for the next circle. So that's really 1 second. So I can hold off until like 11 seconds or 11 tick health before I take this medkit, which is very, very clutch. So did you notice there's about 35 players left? So one of my rules is, whenever there's between 35 and 26 players, do whatever you can to not fight unless you have a sniper and you can beam them and you know you have the kill. But other than that, I'll try to avoid fighting at all time. There's also a potential chest spawn right here that did not spawn. So I'm already at 28 health. Let's go and stroke it up as we chill out. storm's about to set. So next circle set. So now we look at a potential loot path for next circle. Oh, we don't have far to go. So I'm probably just gonna rotate up here, be closer to dead side. I believe this actually. Yeah. Dirty side's gonna. It's gonna be dead side, not weeping. Salty. So I know a lot of people are saying fishing. You know, you're gonna want to get floppers and wrist fish, but the only reason I would. It's not that I'm against it, it's just that there's so many other potential fish you could get that you can't just rely on floppers coming into the game. If you get a wrist fish clutch, I always like to save wrist fish for the end of the game. Just because I think it's better for a little bit of rotation when it's a little bit more intense. Alright, so as you could tell, there is no... This place was already looted, so there was no chest here, so we didn't get a chance to get white health. But there are bandies here. How many bandies is that? That's 4 bandies. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait here. Use my 4 bandies so I don't waste any white health. So I still got 2 more, so that means I can get 30 more health out of here before I need to rotate out. Where that when this storm sets here in a second, it will be 2 ticks. So it's going to tick for 2 damage a second when it sets. And as you can see, we actually just got placement points. Grab the gun, boy. So I actually got 2 floppers, which is actually hella clutch, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and take 1. Honestly, because we have the flopper and we're kind of close, I'm gonna make a decision right there to drop the white health right there. Just because we're so close to storm, I have a flopper and a medkit. When it's about to be 2 tick, I trust myself because I've done this strat enough. Carry all 4 other spots for potential health, which is fine. And if you're getting a firefight, just act like weak, and hopefully they'll push you, and like your attack will literally be just fine. So I know there's a campfire up here in this building that I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of too. And then we'll just rotate in, and we'll already be top 20 by the time we rotate in. And really, outside of the off-spawn fight, which is always going to be unpredictable and just kind of depends who gets better of the RNG, we're really just going to be chilling, man. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this up. Oh, this is actually in circle, even better. So I'm just going to hit this up right here. And as you can tell, there's 22 left. I'm on the edge. I'm going to have 174 health. Didn't really do anything. I didn't run into anyone. I'm really just vibing. And yeah, so that was my rotation strat. One strat I do want to say is, say you're coming in late from the storm and you have a med kit and you're like at 30 health. And let's say you're coming in somewhere out in the open, not in a building. Take the med kit like right there inside the storm where you're hidden, and then take like 8 more ticks to get in. So that way you'll be like a 192 instead of waiting until you're in to box up and then take it. Because if they see you come in late and box up, they will push on you. But if you're taking it in the storm, they're not going to see you, so you'll be chilling. So that is one little strat I have utilized before. And so that way when they see you come in, they're thinking you're low. Oh, these guys are about to grief me. They're thinking you're low, but in reality, you're actually not that low. Waiting the edge of the storm, so that way I know. I just get sniped at. So that way I know the see my back's to the storm, so I know I'm not gonna get pushed from right here. When storm sets, it should be 5 tick, I believe. Oh, look, we got another medkit right here. Top 15 right there, and we already got 2 kills, so we're actually ahead of our goal for this game. So this guy might be a problem, honestly. But see that? So we're top 15. We have 1 kill. So we're right now we're plus. We'd be plus 90 if I was a contender league. So yeah, just all it is just smart rotations to the dude right there. He's gonna snipe me, and I'm lagging out. He's gonna push. He's gonna push hella fast. I didn't know he was gonna run in my box like that. Jesus Christ. People are hella aggressive here, bro. Alright, so usually was not expecting that move, but hey, I'll take that free kill. We're not gonna be toxic to him. He was probably just a little kid. But yeah, so that's one thing, is just be ready for when people do push in your box, that you just hit your shots. Okay, so one thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to extend this to be a little bit bigger, just so we look a little bigger. And yeah, so now we're just chilling, waiting for top 10. So that's one thing I like to do, is just rotate early. And then, oh, that was so dumb. I mean, I should have boxed up. Oh, I'm about to say, if he just held high, I was done there. Alright, but anyway, second place, a little rough, but as you can see, guys, all you gotta do is just play smart. So hopefully you learned something from this video on just how to rotate. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more med kits, and I wish circle was a little bit farther, just so I could have showed y'all how to stay alive. But essentially, if you run the same path or the same 2 or 3 paths out of your main landing place, you're going to learn where all the campfires are and all the potential floor loots for white health. And essentially, guys, just do the math in your head. You know, if it's taken for 2, you need to take a med kit before it gets below 20. Bandages, so on and so forth. As you can see, you saw how I played it. So hopefully this helps you get to Champs League. Just play really smart. You got to be patient. One thing I would recommend is, when it's time to fight, don't be afraid to fight. Like, don't be nervous. Just ball out. And then 2 would be, don't get frustrated if you die off spawn and lose points. Okay. I played about 6 arena games. I took about a little 5-10 minute break out on my phone, maybe watched a YouTube video, did something to kind of get my mind off of it, then I would get right back onto that grind. So don't stress yourself out playing arena for a long time. Do it in small increments, and it'll all add up together. But hopefully you can utilize this strat to get to Champs League. And yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you want to see more stuff like this, or if you want to see anything else, let me know. Like and sub, and I'll see you guys next time.